Well, guys, it's been a long time, and we finally arrived. We're here, and we're actually alive right now. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new episode. Season 2 has finally arrived. 2013 is here. Now, as you guys can probably tell, this is it's Monday, January 7th, and believe it or not, it's actually this is the first week of 2013. We've already went through our first Tuesday all the way down to the first Monday. So we're all set to go. 2013 has finally arrived, and I know there's a lot of questions that people want to know about. Before the main event gets his mind and tells you what's on his mind and everything else like that, I want to explain also something tonight. As you know, WWE Raw is tonight, and it is the return. That's right. You know the story. You know it's been going on Twitter, on Facebook, all across the world. Tonight on WWE Raw, the first Raw of 2013, with the return of the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, the People's Champion, The Rock, will be there tonight. And also, as we heard, medically cleared, CM Punk will defend the WWE Championship against Ryback. And it's going to be a TLC match, and I can't wait for that. And you know who the main event's going to go for. If you guys think I'm going for Ryback, listen, no offense. Ryback's a good wrestler. He's tough. He's big. But the main event is going to go with the best in the world. And that is what's going to happen. That's my prediction for the Royal Rumble. The Rock versus CM Punk. Royal Rumble for the WWE Championship. That's all that's going to happen. So we'll get to that and more later on in this show. Now, the big question that now remains, welcome to this edition of the Main Event Talk, by the way. I'm the main event player. There's been a big cloud of mystery, and this is the first time it's going to be shown. Now, most of you guys that probably have noticed that I'm not on Facebook anymore, and I know there's a big explanation. You know, everyone wants to know what's the deal, how come you're not on Facebook anymore, why did you leave? Well, there's a lot of speculations about why I left Facebook, and it's real simple to look at. I mean, some people may thought, oh, maybe the main event is leaving Facebook because he's going to head to the WWE to go take on the People's Champion, The Rock, or maybe he's going to take on CM Punk for the WWE Championship. Or he could be going to TNA Wrestling. Oh yeah, he could be going to Impact Wrestling to take on the It Factor Professional Wrestling Robert Roode. Or how about the greatest man that ever lived, Austin Aries? Or maybe he wants to take out the TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Jeff Hardy. Maybe that could happen. Or maybe the main event is not on Facebook because he's going to Ring of Honor. Oh yeah, he's going to Ring of Honor to take on that piece of slime, Kevin Steen, the World Heavyweight Champion. It could be any of those speculations. And I can honestly tell you that those are the most ridiculous speculations I've ever heard in my life. But the only speculation you have to know about, guys, is the reason why the main event player is not on Facebook is because I just needed a fucking break. I just need a break. Everybody else doesn't on Facebook. You know how you've been on Facebook for... And Facebook is addicting. Let's be honest. It's addicting. I'm surprised we don't have any rehabs for Facebook yet. Anyways, the thing is, I needed to get away from Facebook for a while. So around New Year's Eve, right when it was about to begin, I kept mentioning about the end. I kept mentioning over and over on Facebook about the end. And sure enough, by the time midnight strike 2013 began, and it was the end for me, so I decided to go ahead and cut myself off of Facebook. And it's not a permanent deal. There's going to be a time when I come back, and to let everybody know, to anyone that is interested in when I'm coming back, to all of you that have a Twitter, follow me on twitter.com/@maineventplayer, and you can also find me on instagram.com/maineventplayer. You can find all those on me, because I'm going to reveal something, and I'm going to reveal this for the first time. So to anyone that has an Instagram, I want you to listen in, pay attention closely, because during the duration of Monday Night Raw, I'm going to reveal clue number 1. There's going to be 4 different clues to when the main event returns back to Facebook. I kind of like to make things interesting in my life. I don't want to make things boring. I don't want to make things like, oh God, he's just going to be there, whatever. Oh, he's back. Oh, no shit. Damn, So, clue number 1 is going to happen I believe in the middle of the second hour of Monday Night Raw. So you guys will get an opportunity. So if you guys got an Instagram, all you got to do is go to Instagram.com/@MainEventPlayer to find out what clue number 1 is. Once you know what clue number 1 is, then you'll know the rest. And then the following next few weeks, you'll know when I return to Facebook. So there's going to be a time for me to come back. The only way you guys will find me is on Twitter or on Instagram. Or you can find me here on YouTube and see all of my ridiculous main event talks that have been going on. And also, there's also one other thing I want to talk about before we get into Monday Night Raw. And that's this whole 12-21-12 bullshit. All right, I want to know, do you people believe in dying? Do you people believe in being stupid? Do you people believe in this whole 12-21, the gods are going to tell us we're going to die, we're going to be finished by whatever date it was that everyone was talking about. Listen, there's this thing called Y2K, not Y2J, Y2K that happened a long time ago, right? That didn't happen. And then the whole thing with this 12-21, but you know, is it just me, or is there a lot of people that really have nothing else to do but to create something that is either real, or absolutely ridiculous? My advice to all of you that believe in this hocus pocus bullshit, don't ever believe in any of the things you see or hear or read about in the news. I mean, anything else on the news, if it's weather, that's one thing. If it's someone getting killed, that's one thing. If it's about some miracle that happened on a certain country, that's fine. If it's something like this, you know, you sit there in your television set, you look at it and say, yeah, I think it's going to happen. And then there are other people that be like, really? Fuck that bullshit. Hey, give me my fucking beer, goddammit. And bring in the pretzels, too. I mean, that's the way it goes. So my advice to you, to all of you, is, you know, I believe in God. I don't go to church on Sunday, but I believe in God. Don't ever believe in any of the things that you hear and all this stuff, especially when it comes to people coming up with stuff about how the end of the world is coming and all this stuff. My personal belief is this. The only way we're going to die, is if we don't expect it. God is not going to tell us when we're going to die. He'll let us know when we don't expect it. So my advice to all of you, don't ever believe in any of the stuff you hear, okay? Some could be real, some could be right, some could be wrong. Just be careful, okay? Whatever you do. So, let's get into Monday Night Raw. Let's get into what the main event knows most, and that is